to make sure that they get the 3 points.
The good thing is that Morocco has an added advantage because in comparison to DR Congo, they only need a draw today. They pick up a drop against DR Congo, that means the quarterfinal card is theirs.
Okay.
So meaning they have more added advantage when you compare them to their counterparts in DR Congo. They have played well. The only thing is that they lost out to Kenya, who are hosts, but you feel they've played entertaining football throughout the tournament. So coming into this game, having that added advantage, you feel they won't play at maximum. In fact, I'm thinking, going by words of head coach Tarek Sekutoi, who thinks that they're not just here for a draw, although a draw makes them go to the quarterfinal. They are here for all 3 points today. So you feel the team is going to come and assemble up, having that added advantage. They won't want to exploit their all, certainly because they think when this game starts in a draw, when they pick up a draw at full time, they'll be qualifying for the quarterfinal. So we expect Team Morocco not to play at their maximum in comparison to what DR Congo have to offer today.
Okay, but for me, Lawrence, before you come in, as the table stands, Kenya have 7 points, Morocco have 6, and DRC have 6 points. So if you go, DRC get the 3 points, Ronnie, I think Kenya might lose the bragging rights of being the table leaders or the group leaders. Your thoughts on that?
The case is that because the mathematics is, when you top the table, you have to play your quarterfinal bout at home.
Okay.
Kenya would want to play their quarterfinal game at home, maybe at the Kasarani, because you always need that 12th player. So it's not just a dead rubber. Maybe to Kenya take this game lightly. They need the 3 points up against Zambia, because when they pick up the 3 points, that means 10 points for them. That means, of course, they are surely topping the table. But also, when you think about the mathematics, when you're going to the quarterfinal, the case is that when you top the table, the case is that you will receive a second place team in another group. So chemistry says most times the second place team is somehow a lighter opponent. So for Kenya, I think they are pushing and pushing hard to see that they win this, so that they have their quarterfinal game at home at the Kasarani. Because when you don't make it happen and top the table, that means they will send you away from Kasarani, maybe to play your quarterfinal game elsewhere. So you feel like Kenya should come into this one to push more and more and more. Okay. Playing Zambia, that has not garnered any point in this group. You think that Kenya might go for this one?
Okay, another 5 minutes we'll be going to the game, but of course, before we go to the game, I want to go back to Lawrence. Lawrence, I want to get your prediction for the first half, for the first 45 minutes.
Between Kenya and Zambia? I think Kenya is going to take the 3 points, but it will come late. So Kenya will take the win. And Morocco, DRC, I see Morocco winning.
Okay. Why would you give it to Morocco?
Yeah, I think looking at how DRC has really performed, they are not that tense kind of team compared to Morocco, the kind of display they have shown.
Okay, Ronnie, before you join the national anthems,
I've seen DRC draws in the last 14 games between the two. That is DRC and Morocco, each winning 3. So I feel like a halftime draw is a possible one.
Okay, let's go to Nyayo Stadium. We shall get back here after 45 minutes. Stick around.
He's not taking the team up front. So that means the only option they have is maybe to sit back and work for a point. But you really doubt a point can work for Team Guinea. So you feel like it also asks for individual brilliance from these players. We have not seen Ayman Mahias offering what we expect of him, because he was one of the outstanding personalities in the last edition of CHAN in 2022. So expect him at such levels to bring out what he can do and offer to this team in Algeria. So you feel, I don't feel like Guinea can contain. If Algeria is to go all out in attack in the second stanza, you really doubt Guinea have what it takes to control it.
I also want to concur with him, Lawrence. If Algeria chooses to attack Guinea, they don't have the manpower in defense to stop Algeria. It was evident that you actually was spot on when you say that the Morocco might come back a different team in the second stanza. Ronnie, well, did you talk to the coach of Morocco, or you've just been here for some time? You know what Arabs do?
I think yes, and them knowing the task, they surely deserve their flowers. An African counter involving 4 goals after full time. I think that's very, very good. I think the opponents in the knockout round should be worried about Morocco, because they've scored 8 goals in the group stages. That's an average of at least 2 goals per game. And surely games are won by scoring goals.
Yeah, true.
So into the knockout stages, any team that should be their opponent should be very, very worried about this Moroccan side. Of course, for DR Congo, it was going to be very hard. Having just to win this game, automatic to send you to the quarterfinals, balancing play defensively and offensively, it was going to be a hard task. So Morocco deserve their flowers.
Okay, Rollins, who does Morocco play in the quarterfinals?
I think building up on what Ronald said, that the opponent of Morocco should be worried. The opponent of Morocco is Tanzania.
Confirmed.
Confirmed in the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Quarterfinal one, that's Morocco, Tanzania. In Tanzania.
Okay.
Then the other quarterfinal is going to be between Kenya and Madagascar. That's on 22nd of this month. So
That's Friday, next Friday.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a big cracker.
Morocco, Tanzania.
Sure.
Benjamin Mkapa Stadium.
Yeah, Benjamin Mkapa. It's going to be a big one. So and on Kenya, Madagascar, you think Kenya has got a bit relief in that quarterfinal game, but never underestimate Madagascar. And of course, Uganda, Group C and D will be confirming between tomorrow and Tuesday on who is facing the other.
Okay, anything, Ronnie, on this game before we go to Uganda, South Africa tomorrow?
Not really. Not really we can exploit. DR Congo, our task to them was if they can keep the feet on the gas pedal the second stanza. But they've actually done the opposite. After coming back for the restart, you feel like they have performed below average. So when you perform below average, the case is that you have to bow out. And that's how Morocco come in. And so Morocco, as I've said, they deserve their flowers getting to the quarters.
Okay. Well, tomorrow is going to be a big day for Uganda, and if Uganda beats South Africa, they will qualify as group leaders. If they don't, that means we shall go back into mathematics and say, let's pray, so and so beats so and so. So the only task we have tomorrow is Uganda beating South Africa, the Bafana. And UBC TV will be live from Nambole and Kings Park Arena, where the fans would be enjoying the game from. And on the big screen, that will be in Belgrade, you'll be able to watch Uganda Cranes against South Africa via the big screen with the signal of UBC TV. Gentlemen, before you go, any regards to your friends? I'll start with you, Ronnie. You told me somebody took a picture.
It should be everyone. Everyone. I think it's thumbs serving the nation. And when Chani is here, it's a tournament for Uganda, solely because we're hosting. It's a milestone. So to everyone has been tuned in, I should talk about one or two. My dad has been on, and maybe my beautiful wife at home.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's what I wanted to hear. Notice,
wow.
But the single man in you,
oh my God.
I don't see any regards.
I'm already knocked down. But of course, I really...
It's 1-0, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to really thank all millions of Ugandans who have been following us, the national broadcaster, since the first day up to now. And we pray that you keep tuning to UBC and all our radio stations across the country. Yep. And big, I would love to say my regards to my dad, my parents, my parents back in Manafa district. My brother John, he's been following me since, since the first day.
He's got John who?
Yeah, John Okware.
John Okware.
Yeah, and big up to all my family, my friends from Makere, and everyone who has been following us.
Wow, I also said regards to John Okware.
All right.
So you see, somebody who follows you just get an interest, much as your brother, but I think Okware loves sport. Absolutely. That's why he always watches
I think he loves UBC. He loves watching UBC TV and also Butebu FM. Okay. Is his favorite radio station. So he loves following that so much.
Wow. So Okware might tempt us to have you people again because of anyway, thanks so much for watching UBC TV. We shall be broadcasting the game between the Cranes and South Africa live. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. we'll be able to give you the live pictures from Nambole, where the Cranes will take on.
Uganda should have that on their phones to be checking the game between Algeria and Niger, the other side. So they'll be having enough data to be checking how it goes the other side. They
No,
might
but
get out.
trust me, John Barnes Sentamo and the team that will be at the King's Park will be able to update Ugandans on what is happening the other side of Kenya or Tanzania? Kenya, yes. But of course, from us, we've got to go. We've got to wish you a blessed weekend. Let's go and do other stuff as we prepare for tomorrow. I don't know whether Ronnie has something for this evening. Where are you going to be this evening?
We're moving around Kadia Hotel, around Wakiso. The Premier League is officially underway.
Okay.
So that's exactly 6:30. We've had curtain rising games. I hear Chelsea is playing, but the big one, Manchester United, and Arsenal at 6:30. No one would want to miss that. So we're around Kadia Hotel in Wakiso.
Okay, out of here, have yourselves a lovely day. Catch up with you tomorrow, that is Monday. Don't forget that alcohol is evil. Do not drink and drive. Bye for now.
Uganda.